Hello everyone, and welcome to the Little Blue Fly. In today's video, I will be putting together a very welcoming French country pumpkin corner. So we'll see how far we can get today. Apologies for not having videos out. I did not mention, but this last week, Riley went in for her other foot for her surgery, and it really didn't go that well. So we were actually in the hospital for a couple of days. It's been kind of a rough week here, but we are getting better. Riley is doing much better from the beginning of this last week, and I got in some much needed rest. Now I know I put in that I will be doing a DIY fabric pumpkin today, and just lack of energy and just so much going on, that part's going to get pushed out until Tuesday, and you don't want to miss that because it's so creative and fun and achievable for many of us. And again, just a wonderful fabric pumpkin. So that being said, let's begin. Shall we? Okay, so here we are in my entryway. I am keeping all of these items in place. The bottom is my quiet basket. For those of you that are new, I'll be talking about it, again in upcoming videos. But it is something special for us to enjoy during our quiet time. I do have up at top, my lamp is from Ballard Designs, the shade as well. I did add in a trim up at the top of the shade, just to give it that old world French country look. We have Lord Baxter over here on the side. I do have a video of how I put that whole panel together. And then I have my shelf up in the window. I kept my hydrangea there on the book, and then my basket. Many of you ask, how did I place the basket? I have a wire on the handle of my basket that hangs from the curtain rod up above. Okay, so we are going to start things off with this floral arrangement that I made last fall. So I do have a DIY in my video, Fall Videos 2022, where I just placed a whole, fall colors are such a love story, right? They're so beautiful, and I think it just touches many of us, helps us to slow down, relax, and just breathe in our space, right? Well, I'm going to be adding in some more berries into the arrangement. Again, faux with the dried floral, amazing. I just added in 3. I did my triangle shape, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. The vessel, I purchased that at Home Goods. Yes. So again, I do have a video from last fall. It is called Decorating Upstairs for the First Time. Okay, I have these terracotta pots that have been very aged. I won't even say what, someone came through and left a comment that they obviously were bored or just being haters, right? Whatever. So they said something about these pots here, and I placed them up on the 3-tiered stand. But you're going to see changes later on in the video because I have to fill it, right? It just all has to come together for me. Okay, this candle holder was purchased from Hobby Lobby. I am not sure if they are still available, but they are wonderful to work with. $33.99, 50% off sale. There's the number, just in case any of you might want to look it up online. I love the color, how we have the glass here, just anything can go inside. It doesn't necessarily always have to be a candle, right? So I placed one up in the window on top of a couple books and then one down below. I made sure to place some of my curtain up on top because I love that touch. And we're going to add in this. To me, it gives all the French country whimsy feels. $12.99 from Ross. I wish there was more. I saw this up on the shelf and I couldn't swoop it up fast enough. I've had this for a couple of years. It's all wood. I placed it in between the candles in front of the hydrangea. I really like that wood tone, and I will be adding more into my home for sure, but it's very difficult to find. But I will be looking for this nice, like a vintage wood tone color. Okay, so I have this scalloped basket, and I decided the floral arrangement just needed a little bit of just more of an uplift. So I went ahead and placed the basket down at the bottom of the vessel. I have these maple leaves that were purchased from Merrifield Garden, and I believe I will be adding them on the side of the pots. So I just placed one on one to the left and then one to the right and then over to the left. But again, you'll see it's going to change. Okay, I have these flameless LED candles. They were purchased, let me get a price here for you, from Home Goods, $29.99. It has that. These have the rich, the warm fall orange color. And it's going to bring instant depth to this corner. You're about to see that when I place them in the candle holders. One actually just fell out, so that's why it took a while for me to put this in front of the camera. But look, just gorgeous, warm orange tones. I'll share it in a moment. We're going to speak a little bit about these pumpkins. The one to the left is from Hobby Lobby. I don't remember where I purchased the gourd from. And then the pumpkin to the right is Home Goods. And they all have different textures, which I love. So we're going to see about placing them. See, you can see a candle over to the right. Instant depth, right? Beautiful. Warms everything up. So I'm going to place the Hobby Lobby pumpkin to the left. And then I'm going to make this work. I'm going to turn this one as well off to the right. And again, I love the different textures. It's all about blending everything. To me, just too much of the same thing just kind of gets boring. Bev needs a little bit of variety. I have another floral stem here that I'll be tucking into the bottom and playing with a little bit. And I love the velvet ribbon in front of the basket. And again, the basket is held in place by a wire that is tied from the basket handle up to the curtain rod above, because I did not want to do all this drilling into my wall. And just slip that little gourd in there. Again, it's all about mixing the faux with the real, the dried goods in this video. Okay, so pulling back a little bit, you can see the candles inside the candle holder. See how much warmth this really brought into this corner. Pumpkin corner at that. Look at this blue. It's everything, right? Love it. Rich, gorgeous blue with the oranges and the perfect drippy candle. As you can see, the pops are gone. It was it just wasn't feeling right for me. So I decided to change things up a little bit because my entryway, it's so fairy tale. And I wanted to keep it that way. So I placed one of my vintage round clocks from West Germany inside some moss underneath a cloche to keep that perfect whimsy fairy tale feel going on here in the entryway. I placed it up at top. Next, I have another cloche with some dried pumpkins because this is a pumpkin corner. I believe the cloche was purchased from Home Goods. But the perfect size and shape for these mini dried pumpkins. They smell so good. Okay, and then down below, oh, let me get this into focus. These are some of my vintage books. Charles Dickens. I have the complete works. And this one is Nicholas Nickleby. Say that 10 times. The green is perfect with the gold touches. And I will be placing a few of them down below. Now this is perfect for me. Different, creative, whimsy, fairy tale. I'm very pleased, and I wanted to keep it very simple, not have all of the floral, because I do already have the vessel and then the hydrangea. Now to make this pumpkin corner just pop with all the fabulous whimsy. I guess I could have Velcroed my lamp cord down there, but I just didn't get around to it. It's been hard this week, everyone. Oh, my sweet Riley. But we're getting through it. So again, the wicker basket down at the bottom, that is my quiet box. And inside there, I have things that I enjoy, like puzzles or magazines. A little sweetie is in there. Whatever it is I enjoy during my downtime. I decided to turn it sideways as the table. Normally the table's straight, but I just wanted to switch things up this season. I have this whimsy beaded pillow from Mackenzie Childs that a lint roller needs to go to. And there is her little tag there that says Mackenzie Childs. Love the beadwork. And we're going to add it down at the bottom in front of the basket after we clean it up a little bit. Because look at that. It has fuzzies all over it. Wonderful beadwork. Down at the bottom. Now just look. Just adding that one black velvet with the beaded pumpkins just, again, takes it to a completely different level, right? That's why being a maximalist is so fantastic. Because layers on top of layers just can make things more rich. Okay, my tissue box, Robin King Designs. Some of you pointed out that her link, it's in my description box below. There is a link to Robin King Designs. This is her vintage inspired pumpkin tissue box that I absolutely adore. And the link wasn't working because we had asterisks by it. So we removed those. It's working now. My apologies. Let Robin know in her coupon code, type in the little blue fly and she will make sure to give you a kind discount. There's her signature on the inside. Again, this is her pumpkin tissue box. Perfect touches of whimsy. And I'm just going to share how you don't always have to use it just for tissue. So many different purposes. Now you can use this tissue box for. Placed it down at the bottom. Wonderful whimsy, great fills. I mean, I could not add this in my pumpkin, not add this in my pumpkin corner. I'm telling you, long week. And the last item I will be adding is this fabric pumpkin from Mackenzie Childs. Have to clean it off a little bit here. And this is what inspired me to do my own fabric pumpkin. But you know, it's going to have the little blue fly twist, of course. So I hope all of you make it on Tuesday, because it will be in Tuesday's video. And again, just look by adding in those whimsy pieces down at the bottom. It just really worked well in this entryway. Now up at top, I thought maybe to add some more floral, but I changed my mind because we have enough floral going on here in the corner. I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday.